Changbin Elementary School in Taitung has a history of baseball titles stretching almost as far back as the school's founding 109 years ago. Back in the 1930s, the school dominated the baseball scene on Taiwan's East Coast. But 9 years ago, the team went under because of a lack of resources. Aiming to return the school to its glory days on the diamond, a new principal with his own background in baseball found a coach and started recruiting players once again. Now Changbin is on its way back to competition. Our Sunday special report.
The coach of the baseball team at Changbin Elementary School in Taitung had his players sweating hard until the school principal hurried out onto the field to take things down a notch. Every Wednesday, the Changbin Elementary baseball team holds a practice game. It's a time when these players with a shared dream work to further the proud tradition of youth baseball in Taitung. The dozens of shining trophies in this glass case in the Changbin Elementary principal's office are from competitions as far back as 1930. But the ongoing outflow of people from Changbin Township means that the team's pool of potential recruits is shrinking. With funds also dwindling, the team with such an impressive record of titles was disbanded in 2008.
Of
the earliest 11 youth teams in Taitung, 7 were from places along the East Coast. Now the field has shrunk to the point where there's really no more than 3 or 4 teams with the means to keep operating. Changbin Elementary's baseball team is no more, and I think that's a very serious blow and setback to the whole East Coast baseball scene.
Having been a pitcher himself, Changbin Elementary principal Yen Zheng-yong found it hard to stomach the disappointment, and instead went to look for ways to get the 100-year-old school back to the baseball diamond. The first person to join up with Yen was a former baseball coach at Changbin Elementary, Su Xueliang. After the team was disbanded in 2008, Su was retained by the school as a member of the maintenance staff. Now he does both maintenance and coaching. Given that parents of students on school teams prefer their kids to attend to homework as well, the school principal set up a tutorial class specifically for his ball players to make sure they keep their grades up. The 2-hour class held every evening is totally free of charge and includes dinner. Class instructor Zhang Yuankai takes time to encourage his students' personal development.
We're looking at whether they can study independently, whether they can form groups, whether they can participate in social life. Even if they don't go on to play baseball as adults, I think they will still be good people.
This 3-person team of a maintenance worker cum coach, a passionate principal, and a caring teacher came together to pave the way for Changbin Elementary's baseball comeback. But while the personnel was in place, the required funds were yet to be found.
The price of one competition bat alone can be between 15,000 and 20,000 NT dollars. Cleats run 1,600 NT dollars a pair, so buying 25 pairs will cost you a total of 40,000 NT dollars.
An annual education ministry subsidy of 200,000 NT dollars didn't even cover the cost of equipment, not to mention the fees involved in sending the players to faraway games against other school teams. So the Changbin principal went to friends, family members, and businesses for donations. His efforts on behalf of the school baseball team were even noticed by students at Chinese Culture University in Taipei, nearly 300 kilometers away.
Some outsiders had the means to donate a few helmets, but most of them didn't fit the heads of the players. So when they were in practice, the helmets kept falling down. They were always stitching their baseballs together during practice in order to continue. The baseball field itself had lots of holes in its surface, which was really dangerous for the kids practicing there.
The college students helped draw up a marketing plan for the baseball team and set up a website to solicit contributions. Some even took day trips down to the school in Taitung to bring the students on donation drives to the capital. The tenacity of these young ball players in chasing their dreams was enough to convince a fair share of locals to open their wallets in support. The story of Changbin Elementary's return to youth baseball revealed something else to those who became part of its story. That cooperation between groups of baseball fans from opposite sides of the country was enough to stoke the passion and solidarity needed to overcome the team's predicament.